couple of players we will not be talking about, Elliot, on Monday. Kyle Palmieri and Travis Zajac, they are now members of the New York Islanders.
And these are tough times as far as you're sentimental. He's played over 1,000 games, 15 years as a member of the New Jersey Devils organization.
The Devils fans were expecting Kyle Palmieri to move. He was held out of the lineup as a precaution.
Whether it's a player's first goal in a Devils uniform,
Travis Zajac, his first NHL goal. It comes on the power play. What a beauty.
Gets it back from Henry. Back to the point. There's Green. Wrist shot. They score on a deflection in front. And a power play goal.
or potentially their last.
In NHL history, Merkley across. Zajac scores! Travis Zajac, second goal of the game. And again, Merkley the setup. And suddenly 5-4.
A little bit on the back, and it went out of play. Off the draw. Palmieri in front. He scores! Kyle Palmieri restores some order to the Devils game. They lead 4-2.
Certain names will always be remembered in black and red. Palmieri and Zajac are two such names, as much for their accomplishments on the ice as their work off it. But for the Devils organization and general manager Tom Fitzgerald, the 2021 trade deadline provided a chance to continue building for a bright future. Tough decisions were made, but for the right reasons and at the right time.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this New Jersey Devils media availability. Today, the Devils acquired a 2021 first-round pick, a 2022 conditional fourth-round pick, and forwards A.J. Greer and Mason Jobs from the New York Islanders in exchange for center Travis Zajac and right wing Kyle Palmieri. We're joined by Devils Executive Vice President and General Manager Tom Fitzgerald. At this time, I will open it up for questions. Please send me a note in the chat, and I will add your question to the queue. Our first question will go to Amanda Stein, NewJerseyDevils.com.
Hey Fitzy, I'm just wondering how this all came together this evening for you guys. Obviously, with Kyle having sat out the last games, how did this sort of come together tonight?
Well, you know, the transparency I've had with both players over the last week or so has been, you know, upfront, honest. Kyle and I, through his agents, you know, trying to see if we could hash out a deal to bring Kyle back at this point. You know, like any negotiations, there's some differences, and we got to the point where I felt, you know, because of the amount of interest that teams were showing Kyle, that it was probably at the time appropriate for the organization.
What they bring to our team is obvious with the roles that they'll play. We'll leave that up to Barry and his coaching staff. But I'm excited to have them a part of our organization right now.
You can't replace guys like Trav and Palms. He's been a great guy to learn from, too, over the past 2 years. Just watching how he carries himself and, you know, within the team and with the young guys. And I've learned that's been huge for me. Being on a team where you have a veteran player that's been in this organization his whole career, that's been through it, easy guy to learn from. So, you know, I'm going to miss Trav, but we're still in touch, and I learned a lot from him, and Palms is great. Palms is a true professional, comes to work every way, does it. So, you know, we can't replace those two guys, but I think that Woody and I have been two guys that have had a close relationship, and Sevi and Nico, obviously, as a part of the leadership group. We're taking that upon ourselves to want to make a difference and to do the best that we can for the rest of the season here to push our team to be the best that we can be.
Zaka, shot from the far side by Hughes is stopped, but they score! A rebound put home, Nico Hischier. And the Devils take a 1-0 lead. Here's Ty Smith. Hughes into the slot, shot by Zaka. He scored! The Devils delayed the celebration. They weren't sure the puck crossed the line. A second power play goal. It's 2-0. Hop skip and a jump into the Flyer zone. Shoots, he scores! Connor Carrick! How about that? The Devils regain the lead. The Devils answer back and score off a scramble in front. My goodness, Sharon Govich there. And just like that, it's 5-4.
For GM Tom Fitzgerald, getting a coveted first-round pick back from the Islanders was key to the deal.
Well, I think it sets us up really well for the future. As of today, we have two. You know, where the Islanders finish, I hope it's the 32nd pick. I really do. I hope these two gentlemen can win a cup and we get the 32nd pick. I would love nothing more than that. And then, with that pick, it gives us flexibility. You know, whether you can move back, use it. I said it last year with the 3 picks. It just gives you flexibility to potentially add to a position of need or player that comes across the board. Maybe it helps us with teams with expansion issues. So it gives us flexibility. But the most important thing is, like I said, for these two gentlemen, I just really hope nothing but success for both of them.
As the young kids assume control of the Devils, Fitzgerald did make another addition at the deadline, picking up promising young defenseman Jonas Siegenthaler from Washington.
Naz, you give you a little run through how we're going to play?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do you have somewhere to go today, or?
No, I got no plans.
You're no plans? Well, let's get a head start today then.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay, cool.
I got time.
Be 5 minutes. I'll grab you. Nico invite you to stay with him?
Yeah, that's his place.
That's great. Looking after you, I like it. Awesome.
A player Captain Nico Hischier is quite familiar with.
Well, I've played with him in World Juniors, under 18, and great guy in the locker room, and obviously a really good player for us. I think he brings some size in the game, really smooth skater. He's tough, so that's a D we can need in our team.
Well, he's always been a guy that we've watched. We felt we had the opportunity for him to come in and play. He's a real good penalty killer. He skates well. He's got good size. He blocks pucks. He's a simple puck mover. You know, things that we need in our team. You know, he looks like more of a complementary type of guy to an offensive guy. So the hope is that with more ice time, that he can grow his confidence and we can really mature him into a top 4 defenseman.